I understand the hype, but Arch Manning didn't hype himself. The media did. I mean, Paul Feinbaum says he's as good a quarterback or ready to go, I don't know the exact words, since Tim Tebow. Okay. High praise. Let me just see him play. And it goes back to what we've talked about. If his name was not Manning, would you have viewed him differently? And the answer is yes. But he didn't hype himself. Although I think at one point, the number of Arch commercials was equal to the number of completions that he had. It was 2 and 2. But, he got, his wardrobe or sunglasses. And, that's one of those where it's always tricky. That if you're playing well and you have a commercial, you go, boy, that's good timing. Or if you're not playing well and you go, that's bad timing. Or you're watching a game and somebody is doing commercials, but they're injured. And you go, it's not good. That's not good programming. Yeah, Paul.
And to give perspective, again, I went back and looked. Tim Tebow's first career start for Florida, home against Western Carolina, 62-0. Easy ramp up.
Arch should be really good. Should be. That doesn't mean he's going to be. And it goes back to not great competition in high school. Got hyped. He sat a couple of years. He showed glimpses when he came in for Quinn Ewers. But that doesn't mean he's going to be the best. We already had him as the number 1 pick in the draft, and that Nick Saban was coming out of retirement. Like, we can't help ourselves because we can't just go, let me just watch. I know it's not good radio or good TV because you got to have a take. Got to have a hot take. He's going to be better than Peyton. Okay, slow down. How about we just let it unfold a little bit here? Because nobody said leading up to this, hey, he's going against Matt Patricia, former Patriots defensive coordinator, and he's going to give them a lot of looks, and this is going to be really no one said that. It was, oh, man, a lot of money coming in on Texas and Arch on the road against Ohio State, and they lost 18 starters, and I want to hear that perspective. I wanted to hear the perspective of Belichick has 70 new recruits, 70 players. How do you get them to kind of congeal? How do you get them to all of a sudden understand what you're supposed to do? Really hard to do. Arch was at Ohio State. It wasn't Ohio University. It was the Ohio State in that atmosphere. And they're kind of good too. I don't know. I watched and, obviously I was underwhelmed. I didn't expect him to be great. I thought he would be good. And I thought that they would put themselves in a position that they would be able to win this game. Here is Steve Sarkisian talking about Arch Manning.
The growth throughout the game for Arch was really encouraging for me. We're going to be fine. Like I said, we got work to do as a team and as an offense. But ultimately, I'm getting on the plane knowing we're going to be a good football team. And so, hey, we didn't win tonight. That's the life of a competitor. We went for it in a tough place against a good team. But we'll get back on the horse and we'll play good football this season.
Yeah, and I believe that. Yes, Heaton.
Yeah, the problem is with the storyline is, man, that game was really winnable if ... Maybe we didn't miss that handful of throws. Man, if we just had a quarterback who hit those throws, we probably would have won that game because it was only 14-7. Very winnable game. We just needed a guy to hit 2 or 3 more throws, and we probably would have won the game.
Yeah, like Quinn Ewers. Yeah, Quinn Ewers. I had a Texas grad who said, if Quinn Ewers is quarterbacking, do you think we would have beat Ohio State? I go, I have no idea. And I said, and he's like, now, it wasn't Shea Irving, by the way, but it was, if we had Quinn Ewers, do you think we'd beat him? And I go, yeah, probably. I knew it. I go, give Arch a little time here. Give him a little time here. Maybe another game or two.